Today we're exploring Newton, New Jersey, from historic graves to a local legend to a sweet stop. Come along. Our first stop was at the Newton Cemetery, a place filled with history, some notable burials, and one of the strangest local stories. The Newton Cemetery Company was formed in 1867, located on 26 beautiful acres in the heart here of Newton, New Jersey. For some visitors, it's not only about family or history, but what also draws them here is the mystery hidden in the woods. According to local lore, 3 children wandered into the underground cave beneath Newton in 1909. Their names were James, Margaret, and J. Howard. The story says that Margaret became lost and the others went to rescue her. None of them returned. People claim that the cave entrance was sealed forever after that, creating what became known as the cave grave. But the truth is actually stranger because the legend appears to be wrong. If you see these gates here, there's no trespassing signs, so you can't enter back in that way. I remember years ago you could. It seems like some trees fell down, they cut them up, but the cave is located back in that direction. But it's private property, so you don't want to go back there. We don't want to break the rules. According to online reports, Margaret and James W. Lewis were not siblings, nor were they children. They were adults, and James Howard was their son, and this reflected the 1895 Newton, New Jersey state census. And while it's true that Newton, New Jersey has many caves and underground passageways, several sealed off, what I've been able to find is no evidence that the remains of children or missing children were ever discovered, no documented newspaper articles of missing children reports in 1909 at all. He's just having a little snack. Hi, buddy. So tell me in the comments, have you ever heard the story of the cave grave here in Newton, New Jersey, and the Lewis children? Now, there is evidence that, like I said, there's underground spaces and cave systems that exist around Newton and Sussex County. So while the caves may be real, the legends may not be. Bullet. It looks like a bullet almost. It's a pretty interesting one. I've not seen one like this. Newton Cemetery actually has a surprising mix of politicians, military figures, writers, and the local legend we just spoke of, but one of them that stood out to me was John Case. John Case was a Revolutionary War officer who served as an aide to George Washington. He was born in Scotland in 1739 and immigrated to America as a child. He eventually settled in the Newton area and worked as a weaver before becoming involved in the Revolutionary War. He's commonly described as serving as a Revolutionary War military officer and being associated, as I mentioned, as an aide to George Washington, though the exact details of his wartime role can vary depending on historical sources. But after the war, he returned to Sussex County and lived a quieter life as a farmer. And to my understanding, he was not originally buried here in the Newton Cemetery. Him and his wife were first buried elsewhere in Sussex County, and then their remains were later moved and reinterred here by their descendants. So there you have it, some local history you may not have known. Perhaps you are like me and you enjoy visiting cemeteries and walking around and exploring. Or maybe you don't. For those of you that don't understand it, I'll explain a little bit. My great-grandfather used to take me to the cemetery after school pretty much almost every day, and I'd help him water the flowers and I'd run around. So for me, I don't get scared or uneasy being in a cemetery. I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe in demons, and so I always say a prayer before I go anywhere, and one of them, I'll leave you with this from the Bible, Psalm 23:4. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid, for you are close beside me. Your rod, your staff protect me and comfort me. Here at the top of the hill, you'll see the mausoleum for Henry C. Kelsey, former Secretary of State of New Jersey, born in 1837. Let's go check out some other parts of Newton, New Jersey, and see what there is to learn about. Sometimes if you have nothing to do one day, just explore a town you've never been to and see what there is. You might learn something. So during the American Revolution, Newton sat in a strategic location between the Hudson Valley, Philadelphia, making it very important for supplies and communication. This is the Newton Green, the birthplace of democracy. The courthouse yard was a central part of the landowner Jonathan Hampton's town plot in 1762. It was used for political meetings, corporal punishment, militia trainings, public entertainments, and the common pasture. Until 1858, voters in township elections indicated their choice by moving either up or downhill on the green for a head count. The 90-ton granite Civil War soldiers and sailors monument was erected in 1895 here. Interesting. All right, let's check it out. It's up here. This was kind of an important location, and it built up commerce, education, all that. Once the train started coming through in 1854. There's a different monument here. Let's check it out. Bell up top. Prisoners of war, you are not forgotten. A little memorial there. Veterans. Memorial members. I see a sign over here about the Newton Green. Similar to like a Morristown Green, right? This was, I believe, the first New Jersey county to have a seat. This talks about the Newton Green, the only colonial county seat in New Jersey where a courthouse on its original site fronts a town square or public green. In 1908, architect J.J. Freeland added an upper story and classical porch to the county clerk and surrogate offices. Built by Brink and Knox in 1859, it became the County Park Building in 1930. The Romanesque Revival Hill Fountain was built of local limestone in 1895 by a gift from Joshua Hill, a native of Sussex County. There. Hill Fountain. There's the Sussex County Courthouse. Now this building here is the Children's Advocacy Center. County Park Building. Ginny's house. The Hall of Records. Newton Trust Company. Officially incorporated into a town in 1864. And here you go. This is a pretty big monument here. We'll walk around the other side. Let's see. Defenders of the Union, 1861 to 1865. Right here in the center of Newton. Such beautiful old architecture here. You don't make buildings like that anymore. Next up, for a sweet treat, we decided to stop off at Davis Cookie. This might be the world's largest cup of whatever, milk and cookies. We were so glad we stopped in. Look at this menu. Coffee in a cone. I was going to get it. I was a little intrigued, but I decided just to get a nice coffee and a cookie instead. But they have ice cream and different flavored cookies and brownies and blondies and milk. They have that specialty milk that, if you're interested in that, blue milk. For all you Galaxy's Edge Disney lovers, they have it here. We decided just to get a couple of iced coffees, how we like them served. And on top of that, we got some cookies. I got a Butterfinger cookie and some blueberry pie ice cream to try, as well as an oatmeal raisin cookie, which was awesome. Look at the peanut butter on the back of this cookie. It's just, it was so good. Giving CPR to a victim of a heart attack sometimes restart the patient's heart. False. Only female mosquitoes suck blood. True, checks out. Watch out, guys. Overall, this is a great place to come hang out, go on a date, whatever you want to do. Eat some cookies and milk by yourself, go for it. They have a drive-in as well. If you don't want to hang out in the back, you can just pull on through, order your cookies and coffee, and hit the road. We really hope this place sticks around because we enjoyed it so much, we definitely will be back. While we were in the area, we decided to stop by the Hampton Diner, one of our favorite diners in the area. And if you come here, there's a large menu that you can choose from, but we definitely recommend the banana walnut pancakes. They are our favorite. I'm telling you, we will travel far to come and get these pancakes. And the only other restaurant I can think of personally that has equally as good banana walnut pancakes is the Fountain Palace restaurant located on Essex Street in Salem, Massachusetts. Do you love pancakes? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification bells, and don't forget to keep it moving.